Hello everyone, and welcome back to Crochet Delight. Now you guys have been waiting a really long time for a tutorial, and now your wait's over. So in this tutorial today, you will be learning how to make this adorable little crocodile bag. I use mandala yarn for this, so go ahead and get your mandala yarn out. I'm going to show you exactly how to make it this small. I mean, seriously, look how small that is. It's got a little strap in the back, and I'm even going to show you how to start the bottom. Now, the bottom that I use on mine are a little different, and no matter how I work it, I always end up with one extra stitch for some reason, but look at how pretty that is. I recently found that on another tutorial that someone made. So I'm going to start out trying to explain how that works, but you're going to love it. But if you want a flatter base, go ahead and make the original. You only need 4 rounds. So, alright, let's get started. Alright, so I have my mandala yarn. I have a size F hook, but you can also use a G. They're relatively the same. One will just be a little bit bigger than the other. And then I have my little scissors, my little crane scissors. And before we get started, I want to let you know that you can get at the very least 2 bags out of one skein, one little cake of mandala yarn. And all you have to really do is decide if you want to go from the center or from the outside, depending on what you are looking for your bag. For me, I want to get the white in the scales, so I'm going to start from the outside. So what you do, I'm going to set this off to the side. So what you're going to do is you're going to chain after you make your slip knot. You're going to chain 3. You're going to go back into the first chain and you're going to slip stitch and you're going to make a loop. And then you're going to chain 3 again. Now that's going to count as your first double crochet. So what you're going to do now is you're going to do 12 double crochet into the ring. So that makes 2. 3, 4, and 5. And you're going to do that until you have 12 double crochets. And you're just going to move your tail out of the way and you're going to slip stitch at the very beginning of, and there you go. Sorry, my throat's a little scratchy today, so now what you're going to do is you're going to chain 3 again, and you're going to go into the back loop of your next double crochet. So you're going to pull up that loop, And for me, for extra security, I like to go to the back, and you see this little loop right here. If I can get it in. There we go. I like to go in right into that little extra loop for extra security whenever I go into a back loop. And you're going to double crochet. And you're going to do that again in the next double crochet. And now you're going to go back to where your chain 3 is. And you're going to do a double crochet in the front loop right there. And you're going to go in this next double crochet. And again, for extra security, I not only go through the front loop, but I go into the loop right below that and double crochet. And do that again. So for this pattern, what you're going to do is exactly that. 3 double crochet in the back loop. So you'll have 1 double crochet in the back loop of this next stitch, and a double crochet in the back loop of the next one, and the next one. And then you're going to go back and you're going to do 1 double crochet in the front of each of those 3 double crochets. So you go ahead and do that, and I'm going to grab a cough drops, so hopefully I won't sound so bad in the video for you guys. Okay, so again, I'm going to show you what to do. Go into the back loop, and I like to get the other back loop that's in the back right there for extra security. And do the same thing with the next 2 double crochets. And it's okay if it puffs up on you like that. Don't worry, it won't after a little bit. Go back into that double crochet and do your front loop. And go over to the next one and do your front loop there. And go on to the next one. And there you go. And you're going to do this all the way around. Alright, so what you're going to do when you get right back to the very beginning is you're going to slip stitch into the top of that chain 3, and then you're going to chain 3, and you're going to repeat that last round all over again. Just like that, and you're going to do it in every stitch around. It's actually a very pretty way to do an increase around. So as you've probably noticed, these last 2 rounds are increase rounds. You should have 2 stitches in every stitch around, but it's going to look a little prettier than the usual double crochet increase, because it'll have this kind of spiral to it. So go ahead and do that all the way around, and I'll meet you back at the very beginning, and I'll show you what to do. Okay, so what you're going to do now is, just like all the other rows, is you're going to slip stitch into your beginning chain 3, and you're going to chain 3. So now what you're going to do is you're going to go into the next one, and you're not going into a back loop or a front loop, you're going straight into your double crochet, and then you're going in straight into the next double crochet. So you've got 3 double crochets, and in the next double crochet you're going to do a normal double crochet increase. So then 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches, and then a double crochet increase. And you're going to want to do that all the way around and slip stitch back into the top of your chain 3 here at the beginning. So go ahead and do that, and I'll meet you back here. Okay, so you can already see that it's starting to wave a little bit. You've got a little bit of a wavy action going on. And now you're gonna just repeat that last row, chain 3 for your double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and a double crochet increase in the next stitch. And you're just gonna do that all the way around, just like you did in the last round. So go ahead and do that, and I'll meet you guys back here. Alright, so once you slip stitch that last round together, I like to put a little extra step here. I like to chain 1 and single crochet in the same stitch, and then go into the back loop and catch that second loop right there. So I'll show you from this angle. To the back loop, and through that loop too, and single crochet. And you're going to do that all the way around. So you're going to end up with the front loop right here. So go ahead and do that all the way around. Alright, so that's all the time we have for part 1, but I'm going to quickly explain why you single crochet in the back loop. You do that because it's pretty much the beginning of making your bag. It's you transitioning from your base to your bag, and you're going to need these front loops for when you get to the strap. So this is what you should have so far, and I will see you guys back in part 2.